are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Nora's Closet has a new name and a new website, you guys. It's called Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags. This is the grand opening. And it's open to the public. And we're going to take a look at it before anybody else do. Nora has the Jimmy Choo collection. Handbags and shoes to match. Expensive but worth the price. Shoulder Guess handbag and Louis Vuitton. Guys, she's the queen of handbags. Don't be fooled. And sexy is still in. High heel sandals, flats and pumps. Michael Kors, Chanel, every name brand you can think of. Go over to www.tracy.com/closet/Nora915/. Nora's link is down below. Hey family, how is everybody doing? Hey family, I miss you guys. And we got Sydney, Australia in the building. I see you, homegirl. How you guys doing? I see Axelot and Sonia Watts and Tinky. Tinky is in the building. Philly girl, Ladybird, Freddie Johnson. I see Philly girl and Erica loves Amar. Ooh, Erica loves Amar. She gonna let it be known. Lola, I see you in the building. Rhonda, LaKendra, Red Meyer. I think that's Red Meyer. How's everybody doing? Woo, Britton says, woo, look at that hair. It's a lot of hair, isn't it? I like hair, you guys. If you guys don't know, I like to play in the makeup, and I'm gonna do a whole new makeover. You guys are not even gonna know me, but I'm not gonna do it no time soon because I might try to do it next week. How about that? But you guys like it? For the people in the back that didn't know, yes, my daughter has a hair store. Everybody's like, she need to buy her new. I don't have to buy me a new nut. I get them all free. So anyway, I just want you guys to know. So, my daughter always hooks me up. But, and then I change to something else. And if I like it, I say, go get me another one. So it don't never be the same one that you guys see. You guys think it is because it's the same style. But no, it usually be the same one. But she said, oh, let's not let this be about my hair today, you guys. But anyway, woo, Patricia says, woo, hot thing. Anyway, thank you guys for showing up. We're going to talk about the California City boys and where are they at? Where are you guys at? And where are we at in this looking for the California City boys? We got Camille Nelson. Camille, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. We say thank you. Where's one of those at? And KCK, thank you.
Thank you. There we go. Thank you.
Now I know y'all like that police officer. He peps those legs back. Woo! I mean, he do it at the right time too. He go pow. I'm like, whoa. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. I was gonna work on some more different ones, you guys. I've been busy. I'm gonna tell you what I've been doing. And thank everybody for if you like to hear, good. Because we gonna see a whole bunch more. But I've been very busy, been very agitated. I told you guys this Monday. I was so frustrated over the weekend. Now, Lisa said, who is this sexy lady? Oh, am I sexy? I need to go put on my leggings and stuff and my knee highs and stuff and put my stilettos on and walk out. Maybe my husband won't know me. he said, girl, go sit down somewhere. He gonna be like Pooh Bear. I'm okay. Okay. Yeah. He just looks at me and said, go sit down somewhere. But I do like to play in makeup and I do like to play in hair and I do like to dress up. And that's probably why I have maybe 4 walk-in closets full of clothing that I don't even wear. But it's okay. They're mine. Anyway, and thank everybody. Thank you, Joe. Joe Jackson said, thank you. Anyway, you guys, I want to start by telling you guys and thank you guys for the super chat. Casey and what's that, Brent? Who was that? Casey and Camille. Casey and Camille. Brent gave me the one thing. But anyway, you guys, let's talk about some things, okay? So, and everybody follow with me. Everybody follow. She said, "Oh my God, I know you guys. You guys are gonna make me just run, get up out of here. You guys." Anyway, so check this out. No, come on, you guys. You guys, give me a 1 in the chat. You guys ready? Every time I switch it up, you guys are not even ready for it. I say, "Are you ready for this?" Y'all be like, "Nope." Hey, Betty, thank you for the super chat. Betty, 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 Betty. Thank you for the super chat. We're gonna have to get into this, you guys. Come on. Come on. Uh I see you on one screen, but I don't see you over there. There you are. Thank you, Betty. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. There we go. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Betty. Thank you. And everybody that I talked to in the last 3, 4, 5 days, you guys, some of you may know what I'm going to talk about today. Let's get serious. Let's get to it. Okay. I'm going to share with you. I'm not going to share which person I spoke to. That will come when it comes. But we've been making phone calls all over the weekend. Was getting frustrated. And I know that I told you guys, I can't even read you guys' chat because I'm trying to tell you guys something. Tracy said, let's get it. So remember, I was asking you guys, lead me in the right direction. Tell me what I need. Give me some phone numbers. Let me tell you. I'm going to tell you right now. Let me shut down this chat so I don't even look at it. Because I have to tell you guys this. So what had happened was, let me share with you how it worked. On Friday, we had a tip. Okay. So I called the tip line and the phone didn't even ring. It seemed like, like it quit ringing on my side, like and then it just hang up. And it kept doing that. I just kept calling back, calling back, calling back, and the phone just kept doing it. I was like, well, what the heck is going on? So I tried my other phone. So I called on my other phone, and then it ring, 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 and then it hung up. So people have been calling me and telling me that when they do call and say, "Hey, I want them to check out this," or "I think I seen this," or "This is odd to me," they either not getting through, or it's a recording, or so. And I'm like, okay, this is strange. And if anybody's done that, I don't want you to put no 3 or 2 or nothing in the chat. You know what I'm talking about. If you call like I tell you, I know the number by heart. It's 661-322-4040. So, hey Bruce, how you doing? So then, thank you, Jenny. So then I kept calling and kept calling, kept calling, kept calling, kept calling. And then finally, I got a hold of somebody. So I got a hold of somebody Friday. I had to go to work, right? Go to work, do what I do. Saturday, I nobody reached back at me. So I'm calling them Saturday. Okay, same thing. It's hard to get through. And then when you do get through, it hangs up, and then you give them the information. Well, you don't give them the information. You say, hey, I want to talk to a detective or something. That's what I say. I don't want to talk to them and they get it wrong, or I don't know. They probably give it to somebody else or something. I don't know, or hide it. I don't know what they do with it. But everybody is saying that I don't know. Maybe I was doing it wrong. So then when Sunday come, I'm getting a little frustrated, got a little frustrated. So, yes, GS, she said Blondie. Oh, yeah, I know. Anyway, um, Anna, here we go. So, anyway, when Monday came, we had our morning live at 1 o'clock. Okay. I shut the live down because some things went south. So then we had our evening live at 5. We got off of there. Some things kind of went the other direction on that too. Um, it is what it is. Everybody was here. So you guys know. You guys know what happened. So anyway, so Monday evening when I got off the live, I got a call back from a public official down there in California City, a high public official, about the 2 missing toddlers. I'm not going to tell you guys right now the title, because I don't want people to be like, SP lying, you're lying. Well, all my phone calls are recorded, for number one. We know that. You guys know that. You know, okay? So I'm not worried about that. But we talked for a lengthy time about these issues. Not so merely the case, but the issues. Like, we all feel like the case is going slow. Is something's happened. Like, it took a turn. Everybody was gung happy, but it took a turn, and now we got no momentum. So they agreed to come on and speak with us, Warriors for Children. If you're not a part of the channel, you guys, you better click that bell for notification and upload and become part of the Warriors, because we do mean business. Well, I don't know if every one of you guys mean business, but if you know me, I do mean business. I do mean business. I think that everybody needs to be question. Just because somebody tells me something, we're going to do it like this, or we're not going to tell you this. And well, you don't have to tell us nothing, but we do have rights. And just because I'm not a resident of California City, you got family members down there, and they do pay taxes, and we do vote these people in, and we should have communication. You should not be better than me. We should have a communication with each other. Okay. We're going to have communication. We're going to work this out. And it takes all of us not being frustrated, but if I come to you and say I have a problem, you may not can tell me uh the details of the situation, but we need to correct the problems that we're having so that no one is scared to come forward. Or when they come forward, someone answers the phone and not hang up on them. Or we get rude, Karen on the phone that's, I'm asking her for a name to identify her. She could have gave me a number, said, I'm representative 207, and you didn't have to give me your name, but I'm asking for your name because I want to talk to your boss, because you're not going to talk to me this way when I'm trying to help. I'm that mother that's going to be at the door. I'm that mother that's going to be on your porch. I'm the mother that's going to call you every time something don't look right. And if you don't go look for it, I can guarantee you I can come back and say, you know what? I called you and I told you guys this, and you wouldn't listen or you wouldn't answer the phone. So I'm only asking them to address us. And they said yes. That was Monday night. I'm going to tell you guys, that was Monday night. So it's not no little bitty this or whatever. If you guys think that, think again, okay? Think again, because I don't play. So, because everybody got a boss. Mine's is just up there. Anyway, they agreed to come on, and they wanted the best way to come on. They were going to come on today. I got a email yesterday that said that let me see, somebody that I got an email yesterday. I'm sorry if I'm missing a super chat, you guys. I am so sorry. Janet Dunbar, I will get you in a minute. And I don't know who that is. Okay. I think I got everybody. Janet. Okay. Thank you, Janet. So I got an email late yesterday that said that they had something else that they had to do. Their time was very limited, and they was only going to be able to do maybe 5 or 6, 7 minutes. And then I was sending them the information on how to do it or whatever to come on or whatever. But I think it's best for not only that person, but for me also, because there's a lot of privacy. You know what I'm saying? As far as my government name, who I am, who, whatever, that uh, may get slipped out. Great Dane says, we can't hear you. You guys can't hear me? Okay, I see some ones in the chat. Okay, so we don't want that to happen. And plus, not only that, this person cannot speak directly on the case because they get updated pretty much every day or something of that. We'll figure out what they get updated. So um, they have to make sure to watch what they say because this case is a high profile case. So that's why I was asking you guys to give me some feedback, give me your questions, because I'm representing you guys. Now, if you don't like who's representing you, let me know. But I've been begging you guys, come on, tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what such and such. You can text me all day, every day. 90% of the time, I'm answering the phone, or I'll send you a little text says, I'll call you right back because I'm probably on the phone with someone else and whatever. So I reached out to some people in the community in the last couple of days, and they gave me a lot of feedback. You know, Casey says new pictures of the boys. You can't force the biological the adopted parents to give you pictures of their kids that they have adopted. And this is one reasons, and I'm not trying to I'm not trying to sound like Jacqueline saying this is why we didn't want to come out here. Because I think sometimes I think people are scared because if they come on, they may get bombarded with questions that they can't answer. And then people get rude, and it's not it won't be beneficial for us, period, point blank, and it won't be beneficial for them in their career because we want to ask some questions that we should know. We should know these things. We should know, just like KC said, we want new pictures of the boys. Well, the adopted parents is the parents. And if they don't want to give pictures, and I'm just saying, if I was an official, that question is like, we should know that you can't make them give us pictures of the child that they adopted. Is there a chance that AP is, let me see what that question was, because it shot out at me. Thank you, Bruce. Somebody said, is there a chance that the AP, I don't know what the question was now. It went up so quick. Not guilty, something like that. I think that's what it was. I try to read it real quick. I think that's what it was. Is there a chance? Well, here's the thing. We over here, now I'm not speaking for you guys, but we stand on the fence, but we do see a lot of things. And if you know anything, look at all the channels right now. Really look at all the channels. People that you follow, people are digging stuff up and finding stuff and lying on them and spreading stuff and embarrassing them and everything else. And because channels is fighting, they going out in the street and fighting and people cussing. And I've had people contact me I haven't heard from in years. Well, not, I wouldn't say years, like there's 3 or 4, but a couple of years. And I didn't even know who they were. They done got changed name and everything. They been in here and everything, and I didn't even know it. And I'm sitting there going, oh, ooh, really? I'm talking to him on the phone, and I didn't even know that was you. And I don't know why, as an adults, we do what we do, you know? Anyway, so, when people think that we don't take a chance to come on here, and our family get hurt, our kids, our grandkids, this one went to jail, that one got molested, this one over here stole some money, and everybody gets to hear about it or something. Oh, it happens all day. I'm not speaking on nobody's situation. I'm just telling you, we take a chance to come on here and talk about these subjects. And it don't only be a emotional thing on here. People literally seek you out and come to your house. I heard about just a couple of months ago, and this is somebody that I know, they met them at the door. And I'm not even going to get into details because people be like, oh, you didn't say nothing about it, but I heard about it. So, things like that happen. And I'm not saying things are not true or is true or things of that. This is why we do not, this channel here, we do not connect ourselves with other channels. We don't do it. I don't do it. I've done it before and it don't work. One's going to grow and one's not going to grow. And if one don't grow, it's like you said this and you did this. Then they coming over. I was trying to help and I'm trying to do it this way. No, because what you did is made things worse. I keep trying to tell you, people think of you however they want, and you don't have to prove anything to them. But don't ever think that I don't know what I'm doing. Because if I don't know what I'm doing, I know each and every one of you by name in here, and I know who can help me with the situation. And I don't never have a problem. I have called people up. I was talking to a person right before I got on here, and I said, "Hey, can you tell me how to get to this? Hey, do you know where to such stuff? Because you're there, or you know this, or you work in that field, or you know what this is, or whatever." I know. Anyway, back to the public official. So what they said that they will do. So I wrote out some questions, you guys. I got to get back on track. Not questions, but some of the concerns that I had been hearing on every channel, not just this channel, because I've heard you guys go to other channels, and I'm in there, and I see it. If I don't see it, I know how to click on the replay. I don't have a problem. But I always hit that. I give them a thumbs up because I'm in there and I ain't paying nothing. But nevertheless, they work hard for whatever. And sometimes I'm not even listening to the content. I'm just listening to the people and what you guys are saying. Because sometimes you may not want to say it to me or in this chat. Or maybe this chat is talking about hair and they over there talking about this. So if you for the boys, it doesn't matter if you like somebody or not. You want to hear as much as you can. So anyway, I wrote down a lot of concerns. I think it was like about 12 of them. And I know that they only have 5 or 10 minutes that they can spare, but they're going to give us a statement. And they said the assistant called me back and said that they're going to try to make it by the end of this week. Most definitely, it will be done before next Wednesday. So we give them a whole week, but it's supposed to be done before the end of this week. And you will know who it was and everything that they said. Okay? Not in our conversation, but to address the concerns that you guys say. And this is why you have someone as a speaker, which is me, for you guys to go and ask these questions and things of that nature. Okay? So if you're looking at all this other stuff, you guys, I've seen you guys in chats. Y'all be like, we're looking for the toddlers today. It'd be like 900 people in there. Y'all just riding and driving, eating and munching, going to Dairy Queen, got some ice cream. And y'all be there for 2-3 hours. So I would like to always have a productive live. So I would like for anybody that wants to comment, share their concerns right now, because I know that, I can still add to the email. I did earlier today too, because I was talking to somebody else and they were like, man, I said, I wish I would have called you. You had this on your mind and that on your mind. Matter of fact, I'm going to just add to the email. And I just added some more to the email. So if you want to tell me what's on your mind, where are these boys at? What are you guys are thinking? I do know that we do have a problem with this tip line. Is it feasible to have it? Do you guys got enough people working the tip line? Why is our calls not getting redirected where they need to be? Why are we not getting a call back? Why is the line just click and hang up? Why do you guys got an answering machine? Should we just call the one lady even told me One lady even told me, just call the police, just call Bakersfield Police Department. And you know what? I ended up calling them. Because I don't stop. Hey, this is SP.
Hello, SP. It's me, Bruce.
How you doing, Bruce?
I'm doing good. I might have joined a little late, but I just heard what you said. I just basically for myself, I've been seeing stuff, and I'm not mentioning names, but I've unsubbed from certain people, because myself, I come to your channel. I have got nothing but truth from you.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't just about the truth. You yourself and your people here, all right, have been just kind to me, friendly. So I come here. But when I've gone to others, just for an opinion, I've been attacked, which is fine, whatever. That's But my concern, a lot of things is, I actually tried to call over the weekend. Cal City, I called. I'll tell you something. They did not answer for me. They would not tell me nothing. I did not ask anything like, hey, I'm just concerned that nothing's happening. Basically, what I was saying. But the lady that answered the phone in Bakersfield wouldn't tell me nothing.
Right. But okay, so did you call the tip line or did you call the police department?
I called the police department.
Okay.
In Bakersfield, and they just said they didn't have anything. But if they did, they couldn't say anything because
right.
And I told them, I gave them my name. I told them, I said, I'm not from down there, but I'm concerned. We talked about it, but they just said they couldn't do it. That's fine.
Right.
So that's fine. But but I'm hearing an awful lot of garbage, and I'm sure you have seen and heard probably SP and probably other people. And I'm just gonna say this: I'm 40, boy, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want nobody leaving messages on my channel about drama. I don't want to hear none of that crap.
Right. Like
if you're doing that stuff, do it on your channel. Don't come over to my channel and leave stupid messages.
Right.
I don't appreciate that.
Right.
This is the only place I'm going to. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. There were several other people I was going to, but because of their attitude and how they are in the lies that were coming out.
Right. Right.
It's kind of hard to give you an opinion if somebody's lying, because if that person's lying, SP, and I bring it over here and I give him my opinion, you're going, what? That's not true.
Right. Right.
Then I'm going to feel like an idiot.
Right.
But I've been seeing a lot of weird stuff. A lot of people fighting. If you're not for the boys, you need to take the drama somewhere else and just don't bring it to people.
Right. I mean,
there's no need for this. And to me,
when those two guys got into it.
I love the boys.
Bruce, you remember when those two men got into a fight over there in off of Aspen? That was so embarrassing. Yeah. That it was embarrassing.
What is that?
Yeah, that was so embarrassing.
Can you imagine if one of our let's just say this SP, let's say SP, one of our kids or something, or say maybe our grandmother or mother got taken, or the same thing, the boys, and all of a sudden people are coming over to my area of my house, and they're doing all this fighting and bickering.
Yeah.
Like how's that going to make you feel?
Right. Right.
So this is the reason I turn people off, and I don't really like to say a lot. I'm not scared to if I was down there, I would be on doing, going on the ground and doing what I could.
Right.
But I'm not scared, but I see a lot of crap.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention the name, but it's an awful lot of people are saying this, people saying that. And then I don't know about the girl that was on the ground. Not gonna give say anything bad because I don't know her.
Right.
But I'm hearing a lot of bickering back and forth.
Right.
All right. Like this stuff should not be going on anybody's channels.
Right. Right. And
I think people need that are fighting and doing all this arguing and stuff. I think they need to get on like a neutral site somewhere where they can do StreamYards and people can hash this crap out or just say, hey, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to, I'm not going to say this anymore, that kind of crap, because there's just too much. And then we got our kids where nobody, they just going nowhere because all the drama is coming here. All the drama is now being 100% more than what we're supposed to be really dealing with the boys.
Right. You're right.
Do you agree with that?
I totally agree with it. I totally agree with it. And the more that you tell people to calm down or do this, they all feel, and I understand people say, well, I was just voicing my opinion. Well, it's a difference when you voice your opinion and you attack people with your opinion and think it's okay. It's not okay.
The one thing I was taught, okay, when I was in recovery from drugs and alcohol, any kind of problems that you have, they always told you that you needed to talk to somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not suggesting certain people if they don't want to, but I personally think this is the only way. People are going to have to sit down and squash whatever, or something, and people just need to stop talking. Because I'll tell you something, there's people out there today, there's so many different people, kids, there's so many different cases that seem to be coming on, besides, our boys. And all I'm hearing is people is talking about money. Like they just don't. It seems like they just don't even give one crap about these two lovely boys.
Right.
Or it's just like a disrespect. And to me, it's almost just like, well, why should I even want to help? Well, I want to help any way I can. Even if it's drama, I just don't want to be a part of it.
Right.
So, like I said, I've clicked off people that I was praying for. But I'll tell you this: I'll never go back to certain ones anymore. I don't want to hear their grief. I don't want to hear about them fighting at the adopted parents' house. That was the most embarrassing crap I've seen since I've even been talking with people about this.
Yeah,
it upsets me that people can't grow the hell up.
Well, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, Bruce. I know people are looking at $125,000, but I mean, let's get real. They're not going to get no $125,000. But even if their channel is growing and they're monetized, and so they're like, oh, this is working. I used to only have 30 people in the room. Now I got 150. Now it's growing to 300, and they're sitting there going, so if I keep this up, and then people's like, yeah, let's go over there and watch and look. You know what? I'd be like, did I just help this person to keep doing what they?
And these are grown adults. It's grown adults sitting here bickering, fighting over stuff, blaming people for this, blaming people for that. Like, does anybody look at themselves anymore? Does anybody say, okay, if I'm screwing up, that you look at yourself and say, hey, maybe I might be doing something that's wrong that's upsetting other YouTubers?
Right.
I don't see that. I don't see it. It's like we're child of God. Every one last of us, even if you believe or you don't believe. But you know what? God would want us to come up and say, hey, if we're messing up, hey, maybe I shouldn't be doing that because I'm upsetting these people over here. I'm not seeing that. I see a bunch of people that are just about me, me, me. I don't see that about you. I see you as the mother, and I'm not even going to say grandmother, but the mother, because that's, I mean, you got, you know what I mean? Like, I see the mother in you. I see the mother in these other women out here. I see men that are fathers.
Yeah.
And I see some that are fathers, and they ain't acting right.
Right.
And they're like, well, I'm gonna twist it my way, whether if it's the truth or not.
Right.
But it's a lie what they're twisting. That's what I don't get. But I'll tell you, I know myself. I was put in check 20 years ago. All right, I've got 20 years clean of my life. I'm happy. I'm proud because 20 years ago, I would have been in fights. I would have been causing all sorts of problems. But I don't look at that because I'm older. But I wish these people would either sit down and talk and figure a solution and get back to the boys.
Right.
Because this crap that's going on out here, man, people that want to tune in for the first time, they're going to tune out.
Oh, trust and believe. A lot of people I've talked to today, it was like, I'm done. I'm just over it. If it's no, but I don't even like the energy of the negativity that it comes off of. I want to go hear about the boys because your title says the boys, and I'm hearing about this person's daughter and that person's kids and who did what last year and who went to jail and I'm like, okay.
You know, if we started worrying about everybody else, not really worrying about what we're doing.
And I think people done that.
The problem's going to be on us.
I think people starting to, oh, let me go find out about SP and see who she was married to last year. And let me find out where her kids are at. And you know what I'm saying? And they find something and don't have no piece of evidence. The things that they're seeing.
I talked to Nora from LV, whatever, I think that's her name, Laura.
Uh-huh.
I met her the other day. She was having a live the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you something. Those people that are out there, I wish more people would give those ladies and the people and the men that are out there and the people, the citizens, give them some credit because they're out there day and night. They're sleepless. Just like SD here doing her shows, or, you know, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Sometimes she's coming out even on the weekend, or she's coming out on a Tuesday or a Thursday. I wish people would give the gratitude to those people. That lovely woman, Laura, she put tears in my eyes, man. All the stuff that these people are doing, and they're not even their kids.
Right.
Roro.
Right. And then people wondering why.
Tears in my eyes, man, that these people are disrespecting the boys and they're disrespecting this. And I'm sorry. I'm a passionate person, but it hurts me.
Yeah.
I can't even sleep sometimes at night because of the crap that's going on out here. I just don't get these people, man. Like, are you human? Because I talk to Nora just for a couple of minutes. And if there's anything like I could do, yes, I will do it for them. I don't know her from Blue. I don't know Crenshaw. I don't know these people, but I'll do it for them because I give a shit about these kids. And I wish people would stop acting like idiots out here. Grow the fuck up. Excuse my language. I'm going to go. I'm saddened the shit that's going on out here.
Yeah.
Hurts me. These people can't get it together and stop the behavior that they're doing.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bruce is right, you guys. Bruce is right. If you feed that drama with looks and views and going over there thinking that, oh, I just want to hear what they say today. You're feeding it. What is it? Don't call me back to back. I don't know you. Oh, Lord. You know, I want to stay. I know today is Wednesday. This is SP.
favorite YouTubers.
How you
But
doing?
I like the last caller. I'm on the same page. Like, it's about the babies. It's not about who's doing what, how much somebody doing better than the other ones. These are babies missing. We just want them home. We all grasping through our opinions and help to get them home, but we don't know where nothing is. We
Right,
don't know how long they've been gone, what we really actually looking for.
right,
So at the same time, we need to be respectful of one another's opinions. And I didn't want to say much. I'm just like, I'm tired of all the hassle, everybody fighting amongst each other, all of this stuff. Come together as a whole
right.
and put those boots even the people that got the boots on the ground. Come together.
Yeah,
Don't fight. We looking for babies. These are babies. It's killing me because they babies. It'd kill me if they was teenagers because I got teenagers too, but they babies. And we don't know where they at. We all lost. We don't know what CPS did. We don't know what the adoptive parents did. We don't know if the bio family involved in this little stuff. We don't know these people, period.
mm-hmm,
But we all got a heart.
right,
And we looking for these boys that we're not going to rest good knowing they missing.
exactly.
We're not going to rest good knowing I got little children too. And it's some babies missing.
Right,
And I know how fast, by them being black, not being racist at all, but how they'll go quickly under the radar and it's over. But to me, it's starting to like flatline right now.
right.
Already.
Yeah,
It's starting to really flatline on my end. I done looked at all kind of stuff. Anybody that had a story about them, I done went on and looked to see, But it's starting to seem like a flat line. I was happy Bakersfield had the case because they got more resources and they can help out. And I'm not saying they not helping. I ain't in California. I ain't a part of the Bakersfield Police Department to say, oh, they ain't really doing nothing. So I'm not going to say that. They've
mm-hmm,
been making searches. We won't know about everything. We know that already. We just want the babies home.
right,
Either way, bad, if they dead, we still want them home. If they're alive, we still want them home. But I believe if they're alive, somebody gonna try to figure out a way to bring them home or drop them somewhere safely. Now they got a lot to think about. Ooh, don't harm them because we thinking they alive, and you might can bring them home. But my whole thing is the jig is up. Jacqueline, Trizelle, everybody, y'all need to start talking. Wanda, her mama on her side, her family, everybody needs to start talking. It's time to talk. Because these are babies. And if you didn't want no damn babies, you shouldn't have went and got no damn baby.
right.
And that's how I feel. It hurts at my heart. I swear it hurts me to
Mm-hmm,
know they still out there 90 days is 3 months. That's a long time. And those kids didn't walk out the gate.
And no, they wasn't just, I can't say they weren't kidnapped.
Right.
How can we have evidence to see December 19th on a little screen where only 4 get in a car, but then it skips? Then we got evidence on the 21st of him driving around trying to, I guess he'd say, look for the kids. That's real minimum. Where's the 20th? We got a day in between there. Where's the 20th video? So I'm aggravated, and I just want to call in. Like, everybody need to get together. Stop blaming all the YouTubers and the information y'all getting from y'all sources, and it's ultimately wrong. We don't know what is right and what is wrong.
Exactly.
Any information is good information.
Exactly. And that's what I was trying to tell people. I let people speak, and we'll put it together later on. But I'm not gonna, oh no, you're wrong and you're lying and I don't know. That's not over here. That's not over here. I'd rather hear what you have to say, and we'll get it together later on.
Yeah, any information is better than no information.
Exactly.
I'll tell you that. So go
Thank
ahead,
you.
honey. I love what you do. I always praise you because out of all the other stations, you seem the most credible, really, to be honest, to me, because you always come and show your face with facts, receipts, or this is what it is, or you'll say allegedly this is going on, or whatever the case may be. So don't let them stop you and detour you,
Right.
because we need to know where these babies are. They need to just come home. We don't know who's lying, who is real.
Right.
But I'd rather hear a lie told than not hear none at all, because you can pick away the bones later.
Exactly. Oh,
so
yes.
Thank you, and I'm going to get down, but yeah, this is your favorite YouTuber.
All right.
I'm always here.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I love y'all family. Bye.
Bye-bye. This is SP.
Hi, this is Gwen in Houston, Texas. I was just wondering if you thought another prayer vigil and a fast could help at this time of unrest.
I think one will. I think one will.
I just love your show, and I see and sense the frustration. I have 2 great grandchildren that live with me. They're 4 and 2, and so the ages are very similar. But I feel the frustration and see the frustration, and I just don't want you to give up, because I think you're the only credible station among many. And I just had this thought of a prayer vigil and a fast, maybe a real fast of a little bit more. I don't know. Ask God to help us.
More than 5 hours. Well, yeah, I think one will do, but I think the only reason why we went with 5, because you won't, numbers is good, and so you have a lot of people that need medication in it, so they want to go a certain way. And then you have certain people that are young in the word, so they don't really know, but they're trying. And so
I think God even understand the true urgency and the true feelings of the people, regardless of the fast.
Right.
Even just coming together as a little united, to show some being united.
Right.
And I just wish God could help it. I mean, I know He could. I just wish He would.
Right.
Or that something would come. I'm just so worried about the little boys, and I just wish them peace of whatever. kind, and the families too.
Right.
I'm sure it's so stressful for so many people. And my God, there's so many others that we don't even hear about or talk about that are missing.
You're
It
right.
just, I don't understand it. But that's all. I don't want to take up your time.
All right.
But I just had that thought of another prayer vigil and a fast.
Okay.
And just wanted to see what you thought.
Yes.
And thank you and have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm waiting on a yes, this is SP.
Good evening, SP. This is Betty. How are you this evening?
I'm fine. How are
To
you,
the
Betty?
family and everyone. I've been listening, and yes, I believe we need to storm heaven one more time.
Okay.
I believe that we shook some things loose,
Mm-hmm.
and that is why you need to take that the families that may, I'm sorry, the other channels are coming up against you because we did when we went on the fast. When you fast and pray, you shake things loose, you stir up things, and they don't understand why. And I'm speaking of other YouTubers and whoever is out there, they don't understand why every time people come to you, even if they're coming in the wrong vein, they want to be exposed because God knows what He set you a course for. All of our main goal is to have these babies returned. Like the caller had said before, we just want them returned. But sometimes God will allow things to happen so that it can shine the light on a bigger picture.
Yes.
Yes, they are precious, precious angels. And I believe He's taking care of them wherever they may be. But He has to use somebody to shine the light. So happen it's just these two little boys. We don't know what this is going to expose down the road because it is a very big picture. Be encouraged, my sister. Be encouraged. He has a purpose and a plan. Don't take your eyes off the road. Look ahead. Don't look to your left or to your right. People are going to come up against you. Continue in the way that you're going. Believe me when I tell you, they can't touch you. They can come up against you, but they can't touch you. They can't shut your channel down. They can talk, but they can't stop. Even though we can't physically see movement, it's movement.
Yeah.
It's a movement happening.
Yes.
Sometimes you have to be quiet to hear. Because if everybody's talking, you can't hear nothing.
Right.
That's why we get, you got two ears and one mouth. So if you listen, the streets are going to tell the police or whoever what they need. But we have to continue to press and silently storm heaven for these babies. Love you all, and may you all be blessed. Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you. Carol Stanford and Janet Dunbar, thank you for the super chat, you guys. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. She says, let me see what that says again. Let me get on here. I don't want to forget you guys. She says, sincere and classic, warriors for children, and where are the boys? Thank you for the super chat. Ooh. We're gonna.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, see, I'm getting hit. See what I'm saying? I'm getting hit with questions, you guys, right now on my phone. It's blowing up with a lot of questions, which this is why I'm trying to explain something to you. This is why officials cannot come and talk. We'll have this discussion in a minute. This is SP.
Hey, SP, this is Dorothy.
How you doing, Dorothy?
I'm doing good. Did you get my picture?
No, what picture?
Okay, remember yesterday when you did the live before you cut it?
I did the what now?
Remember when you did the live yesterday before you cut it?
Uh-huh.
Now, I don't remember because I was at work. I just remember getting on like in the middle towards the end of the conversation. Remember the young lady that called in and that was supposed to be helping, that was on live and around the adopted parents' house or something?
Uh-huh.
Well, the person she was in the car with was one of the bio's dad, but that wasn't her that was saying it. That was the picture I sent you was the bio dad's cousin. Her name is LaPortia or something. I sent you the picture and I sent you the screenshot because everybody was asking her, was that her video? She said it was.
Right, but was that LaPortia that was in the car? LaPortia said it wasn't her.
LaPortia was the one who driving. I got the text messages. I screenshotted them through the group and all of that.
So she was in the car with LaPortia?
Yes.
So why would the young lady call us and say that they don't even know her?
That's what I'm saying. And Bro commented as well. I'm going to send you all those screenshots. I just feel like people calling into your channel, I know people got their issues with Crenshaw, Everyday Shenanigans, you. It's just a lot of BS going on. I just feel like everybody is taken away from the boys. I just feel like for her to call in, I don't know her. I'm not from there. So I can't say what she was doing is right or wrong. I just know when you said what you said and you cut the live, I went on Facebook in the groups that's supposed to find the boys. And I did my homework. I screenshot it. And she claimed that was her that was driving. And she said that was her that did the video. So I'm assuming the person that called you, she was on the passenger side.
You assuming she was on the passenger? Well, see, that's what I asked her when she was on here. What, couldn't she been the friend that was in the car with her? And she said no. So she sent me a text message that with a receipt that says the bio mama says no, they don't know her. But
I don't know if they know each other, but it seems like they all know of each other.
Well, and then this is what I was trying to tell people. And I know she probably didn't know how to do or come out with the situation. So when she called in, instead of going on her channel saying, over there on SP line, because we done had a little beef a little bit, just a little bit. But I mean, that was squashed. I mean, like, I don't have time to argue or with anybody. I got frustrated. I backed off of it. I said I wasn't even going to address it anymore. So I didn't have a problem with that. But then she probably was coming. She said she wanted to come on the show and tell, because I shut the live down, right? Mm-hmm. And so I kind of thought, I was like, the young lady that came on, the real, she's still a guest. And whether
I'm screenshotting you everything to your phone as we're speaking. I took everything off the page and put it to my phone, and I'm sending it to you.
Well, here's the thing. She comes on, she's part of the family, she's a guest. She's already hurt and injured. And I was keeping it, just let it go. Just let it be, Mm-hmm. But when she came on, she was like, she's lying. That wasn't her video. She's been lying to you. This is how I see it. And I keep trying to tell everybody, I don't change. I'd rather for you to come and tell me something. I don't care who you are. Because if this was my kids, I'm willing to listen. And I will separate what I want to separate later on. Doesn't mean everything that you tell me, I believe. But I'm going to give you the opportunity to come through the door.
That's all I'm saying. Like, I see it on different channels, like the same stuff going on over and over and over. And like, I was on somebody else's channel, I'm not going to say no name, and they were talking about you and someone else. And I got blocked from that channel because I went in. I just feel like we're not going to talk about other channels. We're not going to disrespect each other. Let's keep the focus on the boy. And someone told me, well, you're from Chicago. You're not from Bakersville. What does that have to do with anything?
Right.
And then they be talking about some of the things that you say on your channel are not true. And I'm like, half the stuff y'all say on y'all channels are not true. Y'all talking about what somebody else has said as well. Y'all bringing on guests. Like, what does all that matter? Like, let's just bring the boys home. Let's find out where they are. And then they talk about the bio mom. They talk about the adopted parents. Like, I'm on the side of the boys. Wrong is wrong. Right is right. I feel like if you got some information that's legit, share it. Call the police.
Well,
Call the tip line. Do something, but stop causing drama.
Well, see, this is what they do. They'll come in and see. You gotta see. I don't. First of all, they'll have their channel, and I could tell you this, and I know for a fact you're not gonna be able to tell me anything different. But these channels probably what under 10,000 subscribers.
Yep.
Okay, then that settles it. Okay. Okay, because see, we don't go to our children or we don't go to our babies and say how to cook a roast. They don't know how this works. So yes, you're fighting to get big. So you want me to shout you out. You want me to acknowledge you, and I don't have to. Whether I get it wrong or right, that be my business. Or I allow somebody to come on and say something, that be my business. If you want to talk about it on your channel because you mentioned my name and you don't like me or you don't like how I do it, that's cool. But I tell you what, we want results instead of I want to come over here and talk about you because I don't. I don't want to waste my time talking about you. I don't even know you.
Exactly. But Crenshaw
So,
was right. That was not her video.
well, you know, was
It
she in the
just
car
felt
with
like,
the girl? Was she in the car with the girl? She in the car with the girl all the time?
but that's what I'm saying. That's what I don't understand. Like, it's just so much, I got frustrated. I seen you frustrated, and I'm just like, enough is enough. I mean, I have kids, and remember, I called in your channel before. My kids were taken before, and I got my kids back, thank God, by the grace of God. But at the same time, like, enough is enough.
But see, here's the thing. I didn't get upset about what she was saying. I got upset because when we needed something, it was like pulling teeth and come on, just go in there.
But that's
You
what
could
I'm
go in the
saying. She got
backyard
scared.
and she was scared. That's why I got upset and I just said, no, I'm not going to force this young lady. So I backed off. That's only reason why I backed off of her. Now, when somebody come on the channel and say, I'm glad that you got, and this is what was going on. Okay. Whatever I'm thinking on the side or I'm waiting for it to happen or what drops, I'm going to wait for that other shoe to drop because sooner or later, something's going to take flight, right?
Yeah.
I'll let it go. But that was the only reason. It wasn't because who video it was. She claimed it her video. Well, it could be her video. I don't know who video it is. She claimed it's hers. It's hers. I don't care. We looked at the video. I'm not gonna worry about who bought the bologna. You eat, you eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this is my thing. Like, if you got permission to go into the neighbor's yard, why not go all day? What's the worst that can happen?
Well,
I could see if you was on the adopted parents' property, yes, I would be scared because you're gonna go to jail, etc. But you got permission from a neighbor. I'm just saying, what can people like myself that's in Chicago or different cities do? What can we do? Like, I've been asking to get a banner to put up in Chicago. Like, I want to help.
right. Well, they're charging for the banners. I think they're $30 and you can go on.
That's fine with me.
On I think Roro, you can find her on Facebook and I think some young lady named Keisha and and get it. But I was thinking first too. I was thinking, and I don't have a problem with Crenshaw and what she said because Crenshaw did. I mean, this is why I say sometimes you got to let things happen and then you sit back and watch. But so
Yes.
Crenshaw did say, well, why was her friend hiding from the bio family?
Because that's the bio's dad's cousin. Everything is connected to the bio dad, not the bio mom. Every time you look up, Crenshaw's in the car with one of the bio dad's cousin or family members. It's never the bio mom side.
So, well, that don't make sense because isn't Roro kin to the bio dad?
Yes, one of the other dads. So it just seems like everybody want to be hidden. I don't know. I don't know the family. I just feel like everybody had something, but we don't know what's going on behind closed doors with the adopted parents or the foster parents, or the bio parents. I just feel like, what was the purpose of hiding?
Oh, well,
You
well,
didn't want us to know who you was. I mean, y'all putting everything else on Facebook. You're putting it on different channels. You got to know people are screenshotting their, video recording, because that's what I know what I'm doing.
right.
Like, you can't get on all these channels and discredit somebody. You can't say you're going to help and then you don't help. I get if you're scared. You say that. She should have said that, but it looked like she was scared. But at the same time, like, it is what it is. If that was me, and I've been in them shoes on both ends, I'm going to do what I got to do. Come hell or high water, period.
Right.
I'm a person. I like to take consequences. I live on the wild side. That's the reason why the mistakes that I've made in the past and where I'm at now. These boys are innocent. They didn't ask to be here. I don't care what happened with the bio mom. She didn't lose them in her care. She did what she did. She lost her kids. They gave them to some people who were supposed to do better than the bio mom, and they came up missing on their watch. Like, to me, I feel like the police ain't doing anything. I feel like everybody is letting this case go cold. It's very frustrating, and it's nothing I can do because I'm in Chicago. I'm far as heck. But it pisses me off every day that I feel like people are going to get away with whatever they did. And I feel like, as a birth parent who lost their kids before and got them back, why they didn't get arrested for simply leaving the kids in the backyard at night on Christmas and it's cold? A 2 and a 3-year-old. If that was me, I got my kids taken for something minor like that. Why did they get the pass? Because they're foster parents? No.
Well, you know what? Some
A
nights.
simple neglect.
Well, yeah, it's a simple neglect, but here's the thing. You can always get them on that down the road. And if there's a chance that these kids are alive, just say for instance they have. And this is what we were juggling some ideas around. And I was telling a young lady, I said, now if this was my child that was missing, and or my nephew, just say my nephew was missing, do I really want them to go and arrest these two? Because they may be the only ones that know where these kids are at. Maybe they're in the basement or in the closet or something getting fed. What if you arrest them and then they just sitting there and they don't get fed? Just because you want to arrest them on something simple. When we're still trying to gather information, you got all the time in the world to arrest them. There's no reason for no quick arrest. When you don't want to cut off, some people say, why are you going to throw the baby out the tub, with the bathwater? No, you don't want something where, guess what, you arrest them on that, they're going to have a bail bond set by the next morning, and it's going to be a measly maybe $300 that they got to pay out of pocket, a $3,000 bond, and show up in court in a month from now or whatever. And then guess what? They can leave town anytime they get good and ready. They can leave the country anytime they get good and ready. And whether they got kids or not, and you know what? And they may not never find anything. And maybe they don't have anything. See, we want them to be arrested on something that's small. And then guess what? Even if they were trying to help, which the police department did say that they are cooperating. So every time when we say we assume, we say that we take the fence, but then we sway on our questions and what we want done on one way or the other.
Yeah, you're right. I just don't get it and understand. Like, we're coming up on 5 months that they've been missing. And I just feel like, and I don't want to offend anyone on your channel or you, I just feel like, as an African American woman, those kids are African American.
Yes.
I just feel like they're not getting the outrage. I just feel like they're not getting it as far as if it was a white child. They come on the news immediately. I feel that's just my personal opinion.
Yes.
I feel like they are half-ass doing this job, because let that be like the little girl, the little pageant girl. That was all past all. I can go on and on as far as black kids and white kids. Everybody don't understand. If you've never been through, it's easy to judge. I feel like, I came from poor ass parents. I didn't get the justice that I deserve. My kids got taken, they got the shitty crap of a deal. Like, they do what they want to do when it's convenient and who they want to do it for. I feel like African American kids who come into care get that bare minimum, and I feel like other races get that excellent care. That's not right. And I felt, and I still feel the same way.
Yes.
They're not getting the exposure that they deserve.
Yeah.
And forgive me, I mean, if I offend some people that's different races, that's how I feel coming from an African American woman.
Yes, I understand.
And I'm just speaking from my heart, and I'm speaking from my mother's point of view. I just feel like these kids ain't getting what they deserve. And then, you know, everybody's questioning, like, where's the bio mom? She hiding. Okay, she in pain. She messed up. She lost her kids, and now her kids come up missing on the parents who's supposed to raise them. I can't tell you. I mean, I experienced that feeling. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like people need compassion, you know, empathy,
Right.
you know, the Lord. It's just too much craziness going on. And this case has definitely affected me in so many ways.
Well, I'm glad that you called in because I didn't want anyone to take offense that I'm trying to correct or, you know, get angry with someone calling in telling us something. I'm in agreement with everything on anyone calling and showing some concern, but especially I'm in agreement with. I feel there's a difference how they're responding to this too. You know, someone told me just like that bio family said when they was at the interview, you too calm for me. They're all too calm.
That's what
They're
I'm
walking the
saying.
dog, people not showing up, or I mean the things that I'm seeing is just they're too
And did
calm.
you hear what Miss Wanda said?
What?
What do you mean by that?
On what?
I don't know if I forgot what YouTuber went to the house and she said you got it something. Don't quote me because I'm not saying exactly right. She said it's something about you got it. You got something or something ain't right. I don't know the word from what I would have to go back on the video. It just didn't make sense what she said though.
She was talking
It's
to
like
Chris.
you got it, but you don't get it. You got some of
Yeah.
it right, but you gonna be surprised.
No.
That's not like exactly how she said it, but
She said you got it, but you don't got it.
yeah,
That was
what do you mean? Like you got some parts right, but you're gonna be shocked when you really find out what's really going on. I'm like, what? What does that mean? And I just like this whole family is. I ain't gonna even say it, they fucked up to me.
What, the adopted family?
I just feel like the adopted family, they fucking weirdos. You always getting all boys. You don't think something is weird with that?
Well,
I'm just saying,
sometimes people will
shit.
take that. I don't think it's weird because sometimes people don't want to deal with the struggles of having the girls because it's more, you know, apparent that if you got a lot of girls or one girl get touched or something, you got a big old problem. You're like, oh my God. I mean,
Okay, that's true.
You know, so some people be like, well, we might be saying, you know, I'm not saying they ain't doing nothing because they're boys, but I'm just saying, you know, like, just like me, if I did adopt again, I will adopt a boy. I will not adopt a girl. I mean, and I prefer to have boys because they're a little bit more easier to deal with when you know they're boys. You know, boys are they're different, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
They'll fight, they get into things, they cry, whatever. You have a girl, and especially she's being adopted. They somebody only thing they got to do is make the allegation somebody touched, and everything hits the fan. I guarantee. But I mean, I just hate to say it, but a boy say that you know it's a little bit more. You know, we'll check it out and da 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 da. But a girl said, shh, you can lose your whole life. You can lose your license, lose your house, lose your job, lose your kids, lose everything, and you sitting there with nothing. And the kid, it could have happened, it could have not happened. Who knows? But I mean, those kind of allegations are really incriminating. Once a person says something like that, which has been said about a particular person,
How do you go back from that?
You can't take it back, and people will always, and I don't care what they say to you, and they say, oh, we don't believe that of you, and we don't. But once you put that out there, and people don't know how much damage that does, and that person, I don't know if they done it or didn't do it or whatever. I mean, it's, you know, they're gonna keep that on their mind, and slowly but surely, yeah, their channel or something may not be affected right now, but it will be. It's gonna die, and but like I said, you know, I don't want to get into that because people do it all the time, and then they sit back and they smile and grin. But that's what you have to go through when somebody wants your space. It's like it's enough room, like, for everybody if you want a channel or something. But certain people think that I gotta knock you out of the way because I want you. If you leave, I'll start my channel, and then your people will come into my channel, so they'll be in your channel. And I guarantee you, I see some of them in here right now. They be in your channel and they be like, hi, such and such, hi, such and such, hi. And they're not mods or anything. They're just like, hey. And so they could be known, and then they start their own channel. I don't even know you even had a channel. You over here saying hi because I'm not going to let you do all of that work over here. So you're over here saying hi, making friends, and then you're dragging them to your channel.
And that's what I'm saying. They watch your channel, take it to somebody else's channel, and then they take what you just said and twist it or somebody else. It's just a bunch of bullcrap.
Yeah. And
I'm sick of it. And then when you speak on something, I don't know you personally. I like what you speak. You speak the truth. You speak facts. But if I defend you or defend some, I get blocked. What happened to my personal opinion? And like I said, I don't know this lady from point A to point B. I just know she hasn't given me any drama. She hasn't put all the negativity on the channel and some stuff go down. She stopped her life. I don't see the harm.
Right.
But that's what happened. If you speak your mind against somebody that if they don't like you,
right,
they ban you from the channel. And it's like, that's not helping bring the boys.
Right.
And I just feel like as adopted parents, if that was me in their shoes, if the birth mom, the father, whoever accused me, right there on the news, accused me of doing harm to them kids, I'm going to prove myself. Because that's something, like you said, you never get over. So for them to be so calm, nonchalant, I feel like they out there living their best life and we don't know what the heck these boys is. That's disturbing to me in my spirit.
Right. Well,
and you got your own kids in care.
Somebody had told me today that and they were just kicking this out, so I'm gonna approach it to you. What if and I'm just saying the adopted family did make up this conspiracy, like the kids is missing or whatever, and they are somewhere and somebody's taking care of them, and to bring all of this attention and stuff so that they can get record deals, they can get movie deals, they can get money, people can run after them and chase after them, people feel sorry for them, so some people be in a protective mode. Because just as, I mean, you may have 20,000-30,000 people that is sitting over here saying, where are the boys? Hey, Wanda, where are the boys? Hey, Philip, where are the boys? Chazelle, where are the boys? But there is a handful on the other side saying, hey, this adopted family, there's no nothing, and we'll help you, and let me give you some money to get your house boarded up. Let me give you $5,000 to go get you a car that you guys can drive in or whatever.
Now, see, I'm on the fence, and I'm going to speak from personal experience. I was rehome, me and my brother. I told you before when I called in, I grew up in DCFS. I know how I was. Y'all beat me, raped me, abused me and my brother. And when I got old enough to start fighting back, they couldn't handle that. So they adopted me, but they sent me to somewhere else, and they were paid off, like you said. So I believe that. And I believe they didn't think they was going to get all this smoke and all this drama because they're black boys. I don't think they think they was going to get all this kind of attention. And I do believe it's a hidden agenda. I agree with Wanda to a certain extent. Maybe we right about something, but she knows something. Because not a person's not going to say what they said. And you speaking to riddles. I feel like she told us something, but she didn't. I feel like they do know what them boys are, and they are trying to raise money for different things. Because as far as I looked at, they ain't got no income coming in. And I can't say for sure. I'm just speaking on what I've seen. But I believe they gave them kids to somebody else. They are alive and they're being well taken care of, and everybody gonna come up on it. Everybody gonna get paid off.
You know, I've heard that about 8 or 9 times today. I
It's
did.
very real.
I've heard it
We
about
know
8 or 9
kids.
times today, and I'm like, wow, I'm hearing that a lot now. But other people's like, they're gone, they're this, they're that. Now I'm hearing people's like, I believe that they are, you know, and well taken care of or something.
I'm
Wow.
a spiritual person. I never believed them boys was deceased. My heart will be totally broken if that is the case, but I believe in my heart of hearts that those boys are alive and well. Someone is taking good care of them. Hopefully nobody, knows them that's dealing with the West. Hopefully, they did give them to a family, but I believe the boys are alive and someone's taking good care of them. And I believe everybody who got their hand in the cookie jar is getting a piece of the pie.
Right.
That's why raising money, keep the reward money has gone up. If I was a kidnapper, trust and believe, I'd have called that number. But they're watching to see how much it's gonna. I mean, they're reaping the benefits from the public. Just because they ain't telling us about no new pictures, no new. Trust and believe, they're sneaky. They know what they're doing, and it's like they've done this before.
Right.
This is just the first time it feels like it's hitting the news because of whatever happened with them Christmas gifts. However, it came out that they had to report them boys and this, and I believe that's what happened. I believe the bio mom, her last visit or whatever, I think they were already adopted. She wanted to send some Christmas gift, I think from her mother as well as her, and she knew that bio mom was going to come to their house regardless, and that's why they reported them boys missing. Because I'm like, have Miss Wanda, grandma, you won't have your grandkids, but you're not inquiring about the other ones. Like, where they do that at?
But she didn't know where the kids was at.
She claimed, allegedly, she don't know where them kids at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I believe Ms. Wanda reaping the benefits off. Everybody is getting something everybody know. And I don't know if I know his brother's very powerful. You know what I'm saying? He got all kind of things. And I'm gonna say this: they're watching your page. They're watching everybody who's talking about. I feel like, how do they know they every move? And there's some people that be having their names. Trezell, I seen the Trezell, whatever his last name is, on a couple of different channels. I know people can make up and act like that's him, but I feel like he and his family got people watching all of these channels. That's why, they doing all this. You can't come to the house now. You got to be on the side with all of this stuff. All that shouldn't matter. Where are them boys?
Right.
If you really didn't do nothing, you didn't bring home, or you didn't kill them, you didn't do anything that everybody's accusing you of, show me. Show the public, because you ain't showing that you care about some boys who we renamed them, we love them. You ain't showing me that you care about them boys, that you adopted, that you changed their name. And from what I understand, their names was not legally changed, allegedly. I'm just putting that out there what I heard. I heard their names are still as their original birth name. Don't know how true that is, but someone said that. And they brought receipts. So I don't know how true that is. That's why I'm saying allegedly their names are still Orrin and Orson. Classic and Sincere.
Right.
Only thing that was legal was the adoption.
Well, even if they change their name, there's no way in the world that another person could get that information. No.
That's what I'm saying.
They can't. See, because and I know other states have different ways of doing things, but it's pretty much across the board that when you're in adoption, those records are sealed. And if you want to change that name, you can change it all you want. And I don't have to, I literally had somebody try to use my daughter information for tax purposes. They got away with it the first time, and I went back and they was like, you waited too late, but you can do this and do that. And what I'm saying is I had to go in there and tweet some things, but nobody gets that information, what I tweeted and how I tweeted it. I don't care if you're the biological family or not. That right there is definitely off record. You will not get it. But
I agree. Unless you know somebody that don't mind losing their jobs or their credentials, that's getting all this information. Because I'm like, how you ever pull up a birth certificate of an adoption? You see what I'm saying? Unless you the birth parent or the birth mom or the child. Because I know me.
What they showed you the birth certificate?
I got my original birth certificate from my bio parents, and then I got my adopted birth certificate when I was adopted.
No,
yes.
No, I'm talking about. I thought you was talking about the boys.
The receipts on Facebook. I can go back on that group and get it. Yeah, they was uploading all kind of personal information about the West. You know them people don't care on Facebook. They be having all kind of family members, the non-family members information.
They cannot get those kids birth certificate. They cannot get those kids changed names. They cannot do it. They can't do it. And if you see it, trust me, I've seen some stuff. Some people sent me some stuff too. But I know that it looked legit too. It really did. And they was waiting.
This didn't look legit, but that's why I said allegedly. It didn't look legit for me because I know how mine's look and how that one look. I'm like, anybody can go get some stuff, made, but I'm just like,
Right.
But that's many of the stories that people are putting out. I don't buy it because you've been calling them Orrin and Orson West. They've been adopted. I don't know how long they've been adopted. I know since 2019. But I'm just saying all of these fake stories, people coming out with like, that's just fan of boys. That's it. That's all.
Right.
We can all agree to disagree. We can all have our opinion. Let's just stop all the other stuff because it frustrates me, and I be cursing and all that on people's channel because I don't care. I'm from Chicago.
Right.
When it's kids involved, and then I had a person say to me because I share my story, I'm an open book. I came out of my situation. Thank you, Lord. And I put that out there like. I've been on both ends. I was in the system. My kids were in the system. The lady would say, "Oh, you one of those. You just like the birth mom." I used to be like the birth mom. I did what I did and got my kids home. And I went off. Like, how dare you? It's kids missing. What, my past? Yes, I'm not proud of what I did. My kids know. They old enough now to know.
Right.
And guess what? They home with me. All three of my kids are home. And it didn't take that long because I'm not going. I made the mistake. I was in domestic violence. You're not going to just tell me you're going to keep some kids and think I'm not going to fight. Everything they said you needed to do, I stopped doing. So I feel like this. Let's keep the focus on the kids. Let's not make it personal.
Right. Okay.
Don't drop stuff if you ain't got receipts, and I mean legit receipts. If you think you found some dead bodies or some different things, tell it to the police. You got everybody trying to come up off these boys. You got all these different things. It's just don't make no sense, and I'm just frustrated.
Okay, and then I want to ask you a question because I don't want you to get off here and just say, people be like, SP was talking about you after you got off the live. You know what I'm saying?
Me, I'm open book. I'm real. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what people say, because I got love for you. So whatever you say,
yeah.
Good.
So and so I'm thinking about what you said because you dropped a lot tonight, and I appreciate you.
I'm gonna keep dropping bombs.
Yeah, and so you said that so they got something going on Facebook saying that the kid's name wasn't changed. Now here's what I'm saying. Now, if the kid's name was not changed, then when they made the report in the police department, took down all the information, if they wouldn't have came out and said Orrin and Orson, because guess what? Whatever's on that their certificate, that's their name. You know what I'm saying? They would have said, hey, that's not their name. We can't go to the community and say we're going to call them Tom and Jerry when that's not their name. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I said. Like, but me, I like to do my own due diligence. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna just put this out there, and I don't care. Because don't nobody know who my caseworker was from when I was a childhood. My caseworker. If I want some information, she gets information. That's how I found my birth parents. because they was, to me, they were shitty parents. You don't have you on the register. You don't want to be found. I'm grown as hell. You don't think I deserve that? So guess what? I know somebody who do due diligence. So when I see stuff on the book, on different channels, I go ask my caseworker.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, that's what I said. I'm going to continue to drop bombs, but I'm going to send it to you personally. I'm not going to post nothing. I'm only loyal to your channel. And I'm going to just say that I don't know you from A to B because I know people are watching. We don't know each other personally. So any information that I found out, I'm going to get from a credible source who works for the department. And I'm going to just lay it like that. So if anybody got something to ask you, or if you got something to ask me, you got my direct number.
All right. Thank you.
Because I'm going to look for that legit receipt.
Yes.
But I feel like if that's allegedly true, then they bogus. Then it's more to the scam than it really is.
Yes.
But for right now, I'm going to believe their name is Orrin or Orson West. But if it is true, somebody dropped some bombs, and I'm going to dig up the bombs.
Okay.
And everything going to slow. Because that lets me know this is a bigger scandal than we really know.
Right. Right. Because now, I do know that they may not tell you the full name or the last name or something like that, or their middle name or something. But if that's their name, if that's their real name, you know.
Well, I'll know 3 to 6 days.
Okay.
I'm going to ask. I've been asking. She's on vacation right now. Like I said, I can send you her information. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And she still works for the department. So, and she don't matter. As long as she's talking directly to you or whoever, yes. But, you know, she don't even got to disclose it to me.
Right. Okay.
Because everybody got on my end, got the boys' interest, and I'm just only in Chicago.
Right.
I'm not where everybody else is from, but I'm trying to do the little bare minimum that I can do because I don't drive and I can't be out there, but I do want to support. I won't put some billboards out in Chicago. But yes, if their names have not been changed, then that's a problem.
Right. Right.
And I'm going to get to the bottom of it. So I take heed to listen to different channels and different things just to see. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to separate truth from real.
Right.
From fake.
Right.
Because I don't got time to play with kids like they 2 and 3. And I think they both got a birthday coming up soon.
One of them birthday, I had it all wrote out.
Ain't one in the summertime?
One of them is June. Well, hold on. I got it, but let me see if I can get to it real quick. One of their birthdays in June, and let me see if I can find it real quick. I can't hardly see. I can't see. Let me.
Look, somebody in the chat said, is the call in the computer system to see that the names have not been changed? I just stated why I heard that allegedly.
Well, I can't find it right now, but because I had the whole thing right here. June. I know one of them's in June because that's my mother's birthday is in June, and I had it all right here. And the other one was it?
I'm gonna go look on that flyer.
So I do appreciate you because we do need to hear everything, though. You know what I'm saying?
But that's all I want people all around the world and the church to get. We all have to think from a different point of view.
Right.
Just because the adopted parents might not did it, you can pay people to do stuff. That's all I'm saying. People got to think outside the box. That's me. Okay, if you didn't do nothing but neglect them by leaving them in the yard for somebody to scoop them or whatever you allegedly claim, and then we still don't have a time frame. Think about that. I believe in my heart, them kids went missing. They had too much time to have an alibi, to have stories. I believe they went missing longer than what they allegedly claim that they went missing in December. This is just me. Because to me, they have calculated every detail, step by step, to have something to say they didn't say. They're not talking to the public. They're talking to the police department. Okay, you say they're cooperating. We don't know that because you won't say nothing to the public. Okay, got that. You don't owe us anything. I just feel like they've been missing longer than December. I feel like they came up missing before December. And whatever happened, it had to come out in December. That's just me. I feel like they calculated every move that they did. And they got people working with them because everybody benefited. This is just my opinion.
Okay, here it is right here. I found it.
Okay.
Okay. Orrin, born 6/11, 2017. And that's Orson is born 6/11, 2017. And Orrin is born 8/4/2016. He's the 4-year-old. He's the oldest.
Right.
Orrin is the oldest. He's born August the 4th. And Orson is June the 11th.
Yeah, I saw this right. I knew he was born in June. Yeah. I just feel like we need some answers.
Right.
You know, we're coming on 5 months. We don't need to be talking about the same stuff come their birthdays. Like, no. And I feel like if they watching the detectives, the law enforcement, do your damn job. You owe these kids. Think about if this is with their kids, and you will want the public help.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Give these kids what they deserve and then some. Put the boots on the ground for real. Because I feel like the public doing more, even though some ain't going about it the right way, but it is what it is. When it comes down to kids, you don't know what you're going to do until you're in the situation.
Right. You're
It's
right.
just me. If I was in Bakersville and I lived next door to Wanda, I'm telling you, I'm about that life. I know what my record looks like, and ain't no shame on my game. I done did time in juvie, you know, adult jail, all of that. I'm real about my stuff, so anybody can look me up. I don't have no problems. I don't have anything that I've been through or gone through, and you know what I'm saying? God is good.
Right.
I'm about the life. If I live up in Bakersville, California, etc., I'm going. Because guess what? The boys is all I'm going to think about. I'll be sitting in jail, but I'll be happy as hell to know that they've been found, whatever the case may be.
Right.
That's it. That's all. And I don't care who get offended, who don't like. That's just me and how I roll. Because everybody, I ain't go, no. When they come down to kids, you don't care because too much stuff is going on. I know what happened to me when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. I have all girls. I have a 16-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 10-year-old. Baby. And they got bodies like it ain't nothing. So, no, I'm very hands-on. Because I know what can happen in the blink of an eye. They don't do sleepovers. They don't do none of that stuff.
Right.
Because guess what? It takes one bad decision trying to let your kids be kids. And guess what? Something happens.
Ooh.
Even before my kids got taken. And then people assume, yeah, they got taken for domestic violence.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And in the process, the system, they got raped in foster care. So that's what I be telling people. We don't know what the bio mom and what them kids went through once they got taken. People keep defending the system. The system is corrupt as hell. Because I went through way worse. Even though I don't know my bio parents, I know they were some drug addicts. I would wish I could have stayed with them. I didn't know them. My brother did. You see what I'm saying? He was fucked up. I'm just being for he ain't never recovered. You know? He was born with spinal bifida, all kind of stuff. They did drugs with him, you know, when she was pregnant. So it's just like people don't understand until you live in that situation, until you be in that situation. DCFS fucked me and my brother life up. But my kids made me better.
Yeah.
Because without my kids, to me, I'm nothing. So I know how the birth mom feels on both ends. You know what I'm saying? She made a mistake.
Yes.
But I feel like DCFS didn't help her. And that's just my personal opinion. Do I know her? No. Do I know the West? No. Because I know people are going to assume because you have an opinion.
Yes.
It's called compassion. It's called God because I know I made mistakes. I know that I got my kids. Unfortunately, she didn't get her kids back.
Right.
And now her kids are missing. I seen someone else on another channel blame her. Well, she started it. So guess what? She the reason they came up missing. Like, no, boo, they snatched her kids because she did what she did. She lost her kids. And now you're going to throw in they came up missing because of her? No, boo, boo. That's not how it works. And if one more person on their channel say something about you, I like to do pull-ups. I'm just saying. It annoys me. It's just very frustrating. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just very heartbreaking. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
That no one would just pay attention to the boys. No one would just do their due diligence. And yes, I'm frustrated on this phone. Not at you, not at nobody in the chat, just in general.
Yes.
These kids are 2 and 3.
3 and 4.
Or 3 and 4. That's still too young to be missing.
It's
And
very
then
young.
you see all these people getting hurt and killed in Bakersfield. All these kids that's missing, that's in the system. You don't think that's a concern and alarming? Come on now, like what are y'all doing? But like I told my caseworker, when kids come to here, it's called Kids for Cash. I'm not gonna even tell you the money they get. People always lie, want to discredit what these foster parents get for kids. If you have special ass kids, you get a nice amount.
Right.
You get like 400 to 500, depending on the kid. Some kids you get 1,000, some even more than that. They get a lot of benefits, and people keep saying, "What would they get out of doing something to the kids?" Hell, I don't know. But they getting a whole lot from the public.
Exactly. Yes.
People whack people all the time for little or nothing. People knock their own mama off. Stop playing for nothing.
Right.
People kill complete strangers for nothing. It's a lot of reasons they did what they did. We just don't know.
Exactly. Yes.
But I can tell you this, they some sick individuals. And what they don't know about foster care, people can become a foster parent and fake it till they make it. Okay?
Yes.
It's easy to do them little videos and them different things, but what you do behind closed doors, because I'm telling you, when I was in care, that lady told me, when that caseworker left, guess what? I don't like you. I'm only here for the check. And locked me in my room until the caseworker came out. And you know when they do them visits.
Yeah.
If you know anything about the department, they do a couple, I think it's every 3 months, every 3 to 6 months, they do home visits for foster parents. Like, right. So you mean to tell me I'm locked up, no school, no nothing, and you be no, yeah, okay. That's why I be telling you, unless you know the system, been in the system, working in the system, unless you're a birth parent, a foster parent, you don't really know what happened behind closed doors.
Did you run away?
You know I did. And guess where they had me at? I was in Lake Villa. I'm from Chicago. I came back to Chicago. 7 years old, 10 years old. I was a runner. I pay attention. I'm very detailed. That's my thing. You'll be surprised. And for a 3 and 4-year-old to be outside at night, I know they were scared. If that's what you allege, you claim would happen. And then, too, for the life of me, I can't understand that this man, their neighbor had cameras. Why we ain't see the boys? Why we ain't see no footsteps or no footprints in the backyard? Why there's no scent or no trail?
Right.
And I be looking at the police, I be looking at the videos like, it don't take a rocket science to figure this out. Like, come on now, you know.
Right.
Them kids been gone. Anytime you send dogs like they send out there, no scent, no nothing, yeah, okay, something ain't right. Y'all better stay woke, because there's not a lot of people woke about this stuff.
Right. And I appreciate you, and I thank you for calling in tonight, because those are the questions and things that we need to remember. I mean, really think about. No sin.
And some babies, no clothing. That's because they never was there. Anybody could take clothing from their old location. They never left. I think it was California they lived before they came to Bakersfield.
Yeah, California City. Bakersfield. Bakersfield to California City.
They took a couple of their articles, probably old or their clothes or something, just to put a little scent where it wasn't too strong, where their dog sniffed it out. Come on. I just want people to really open their minds, their hearts. I ain't on the team of foster parents, birth parent, nothing. I'm on the side of the boys, period. But I know some shady stuff has gone down with them adopted parents. Everything they said have done, it don't add up.
It don't.
They got an answer for everything, but they so calm and so chill. And I'm surprised that bio mom didn't slap them or put their hand, because if that been me, I'm going to put your paws on you in front of the news station. And I'm going to keep showing up to your house. Period.
Right.
People keep calling stalking, harassment. Let them be them. But if that was me and I was the mother, guess what? I stay in jail. And guess what I know? Guess what? GoFundMe gonna keep getting me out of jail. Okay?
Right.
Because I'm a mother, I'm a human. I'm feeling, I got emotions. I'm mad, I'm upset, I'm hurt. And I always say to the bio mom, she responds. I don't inbox her every day. Like, the judging got to stop. I just let her know, you need to come out here and show your face. Get on these chats. Don't let these people scare you away. Fuck the naysayers.
Yes.
You made your mistake. Stand in your truth. And I told her what happened to me. You're not the only parent who's been through it, gone through it. I just didn't have the support of Bible family. I didn't have the support of family. So I did what I had to do. I stayed in the situation a little too long than I should have stayed in it. One of my kids got hurt in the process. Guess what? Yes.
Right.
But because she watches the channels, her family, that's why she ain't making no moves. And it's sad. And she's scared.
Right.
But I know from what I've been told, allegedly, she watches your channel. And from what I was told, she was in your channel the other day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she really was, because I did see the name pop up. It was a different name. You know me, I be paying attention. She was in the chat. But I think somebody said something. I'm not sure, because I know a lot of people were deleting their stuff. And then I started seeing people saying, oh, we're here for Bio Mom, because she's on Facebook. She's in them same groups that I'm in. They be dogging her. But they got love for the adopted parents. Oh, you don't have no proof that the adopted parents of their behavior, their actions. I can't say that they 100% did something harm to the kids, but you did something that they gone, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make that very clear. You came up with a plan. You made the kids disappear.
Yes.
Whether you did harm to them, whether you sold them, or whether you gave them to somebody else because you couldn't handle them, you still did intentionally harm, because you could have easily gave them back to the state. Because my foster parents gave me back after they was going to go to jail. After I set that house on fire with her and her families in it, who you care about so much.
Girl, you didn't set the house on fire.
Yes, I did, and asked me, did I go to jail?
Did you go to jail?
No, I did not. They never sent me back to their home again, because they don't believe you. When you're telling them you're being abused and you're being raped, and then your caseworker walk in, oh, now you believe me, but you're going to believe me after I set this house on fire. And that's what I did.
You said somebody gonna listen, huh?
Exactly. You got some of these caseworkers, oh, I got 3,000 cases. Yeah, but you're going to pay attention to my case.
Yes. Yes.
And she did. And she lost her job. I just feel like, DCFS on the Bio Mom, I feel like Wanda, everybody knew somebody. I believe this story is bigger. Just paying attention and doing this, I believe everybody had a hand in this. And I'm not saying Bio Mom didn't do what she had to do, because you got to give up the weed. You got to give up everything. If that somebody broke your baby's femur and you didn't want to report it, whether it was your brother or boyfriend, that's your fault.
Right.
But you can't tell people when you love somebody, whether it's your family member, when you in love, whether it's a man, a family member, whatever, you do some stuff that you don't think you could do. Because I used to be one of those. I'm going to be better than my mama. And look what happened. I ended up having a case. You see what I'm saying? I did some of the same thing. Even though I didn't grow up with my parents, I did some of the same thing. Because see, when you think you're better than them, I'm going to be better, because guess what? I got to prove something.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe Bio Mom has all these families, and you hear different stories, and I kind of believe some of them. If some of them were approved, and DCFS did not want her kids to go there, why did you want them to go if they didn't have a background? If it was nothing alarming on their background or any indication that they can handle these kids and raise them and love them, why wouldn't you let them go to family before you decide to put them with someone else?
Right.
Why did you take them from their former foster mom? And she was on the news. She hid her face. That was a red flag to me.
Yes.
So it make you wonder, like a different scenario too. You've been hearing the stories. Oh, maybe the Bio Mom family got people that got them. Hell, that would be a good thing if you ask me. If there's somebody who genuinely loves the boys, I'm okay with that. That's why I say it could be a lot of reasons that people could benefit off these boys missing, because we don't know. But I believe in my heart they're still alive. So when that foster mama, the former one who was so close with the Bio Mom, she didn't show her face, that was a red flag. What are you hiding?
Right.
Is that really the real reason that they took the kids? Because y'all were so close. They want that. I know it's different from Chicago than, where they're from. I know they don't want you to have a relationship with the foster parents.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In Chicago, they have bare minimal contact. I see you in court. We talk about kids who are high second. Other than that, they don't want you having contact with foster parents. So it makes you believe it was something more other than they was real close. And I do remember allegedly seeing that she used to let the bio mom get her kids, like unsupervised, take them to wherever the mom was living. Cool. But it seemed like they health, how their appearance look, it started going down here. If you look at all them pictures, they look sad. Some of them look like they had bruises. This is just me seeing and zooming in and out. Them kids look stressed and worried.
Yeah, they do.
And if you look at the pictures with the bio mom, they look happy. They knew they was in care. I believe she loved her kids. She made some decisions. And if she really had a drug problem, which I think she did, they should have made, from what I've heard in California or Bakersfield, because I don't know where the birth mom is from, I believe you have to pay for your services, your DCFS service. In Chicago, I ain't paying for shit. Everything was free. You can't tell me to do A, B, and Z and think, now if I had when I had my case, I had a job, and I still got a job, but everybody ain't blessed and fortunate like that. And from what I understand, is she lost her job at the time. She lost her housing. So I feel like if that was the reason, y'all couldn't pull no resources to help her, if that was the case. Every caseworker ain't perfect. Every foster parent ain't perfect. I just feel like everybody failed them kids since day one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if the law enforcement really going to do their job, where's the DCFS? Well, they ain't spoke. They ain't said nothing.
Right.
Even though they're adopted, you still can speak out. They ain't said not a darn thing. I hope they go up there and boycott. I hope they up there marching. Like, for real, when we're talking about doing something, like I heard somebody on your channel say they want to do something. Yes, I'm willing to come up there. Because when I run Chicago, we going to do something. Like, enough is enough.
Right. Right.
We got masks up here, T-shirts. That's the most that we can do. But if they really talking about making a movement and getting the word out, please do that. It's not promoting the drama.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying. And I don't want to stay on your channel too long because I know everybody like somebody else probably want to call in. But I'm just letting you know directly you got my number because I thought that was like your house number. So that's why I never texted. And so I'm like, let me send this picture, see if it goes through. So when you respond, I'm like, cool. So now when I get my information and it's checked out in this cover, I'll send it to you.
All righty. And I'm going to call you later too. Probably, well, maybe not this evening, but I'll call you tomorrow because I would like to talk to you a little bit more.
Okay, I would appreciate that.
All righty.
All right, thank you. You have a good one.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ooh, she dropped some bombs, you guys. Wow. It I like what she was saying. I mean, you guys, it's been 2 hours. You guys got me on your butts. This is SP.
Hi, SP.
Yes.
Excuse me. This is Queen, and I'm calling because I just totally agree with the young lady that was just on the phone. But I wanted to just kind of make some things clear. Well, not make anything clear. Let me just share what's in my heart.
Okay.
Okay. And so I'm not making any judgments towards anybody, but what a lot of people are not understanding as far as the laws that's out here in California is so different. They are so strict. And yes, they do have a lot of rotten eggs in the system. A lot of them, more than good, to the point where the good workers have to just keep their mouth shut or they will lose their job.
Mm-hmm.
The young lady was saying how, the resources and stuff like that. And they do have resources. They have resources that the biological parent, before they lose their kid, they have resources that's given to them, whatever it is that they need, whether it be transportation, they'll give a check. They get a check that they cash where they can get the cash for gas. They also can get bus pass. They have given bikes or whatever it is that's needed for you to go and visit your children. So they come, whatever resources that you need, they will provide it. And if you are doing good, you're lining up and doing the things that you're supposed to do. You don't have a place, you need a refrigerator. They will provide you with everything you need for you to get your kids. So now, like she said, why didn't they put the kids with the biological family?
Mm-hmm.
That's something that they do. They will look into it. If the biological family steps up and says, you know what, we want these kids, they have to pass a live scan. They cannot have a record. And they say 10 years, but no, you can't have a record, period. Even if you had it garnished. You cannot, not garnished, but hidden, whatever. You cannot have a record.
Expunged.
Yeah, expunged. Thank you. I'm
Mhm.
just talking so fast
You
because I
okay?
don't want to take up a lot of time. But
That's okay.
even if you have it expunged, okay, they will still go past that to see what type of record you have. And if that record that you expunged says you've been abusive or you did so time for for a particular thing that they don't agree with, then they will not allow the kids to go to you. They will not. Before they even put the kids out, they're constantly searching. And I'm saying this because I was a foster parent, and for many, many years, and I've stood. Whoever the children are with at the time, they are not the first ones to get the kids.
Mm-hmm.
They are constantly searching, except if they don't have nobody else that qualifies to get the children. So when they start speaking adoption, they already have in mind what they want to do, because evidently you did not follow what you were supposed to do, what they told you to do. Okay, so now I know it was this one child I wanted to adopt, and they said, okay, we have you. You're written down, all this and all my information. I went through the whole process, but they continued to look. So they gave the parent another 6 months. Then we have to go to court, then another 6 months, and it's continuing, and it continued like that for almost 2 years. And then they finally said, we're going to remove the child because this is what happened. And I'm kind of putting a lot of stuff, everything together.
Right.
They said, we're going to remove the child. And the reason why they did that is because I did attach with the parent, the biological parent.
So they moved the child out of your care?
Yes, out of my care. And I had the child for a year, longer actually than a year.
Mm-hmm.
But because I told them, when I adopt the child, I'm not going to change her first name because the child was mixed with Indian. The first name has to do with the tribe that she's from, but I am going to give her my last name. And they said, oh, and they just kind of looked puzzled. Then they called in for a meeting. So 12 of us is sitting at the table, and I don't know what this meeting was about. We're all sitting at the table, and then they have one person to come out and sit next to me, and she says, I'm here to represent you. And I said, oh, okay. And I'm still puzzled. Why is she representing me? Well, she's representing me because they came to an agreement that I got too attached to the parent and I may cause a danger to the child. That's the excuse that they said.
Mm-hmm.
I may cause a danger to the child and allow for the parent to come pick the child up. So they're removing the child from me.
Mm. Okay.
And they removed the child who was with the family, been with us for many years. Well, not many years, but, a long length of time because she was still a baby. And placed her with a family that didn't speak any English at all, period.
Right.
So they do all kind of stuff. So now, then I get a call and says, well, you know what? I wish you would have called in and said something because I could have hooked you up with a worker. You could have paid her. So, okay, I don't know anything about that. Okay. Throwing that out just to say there's a lot of crooked stuff going on in the department. Okay. So that Okay. Now, what I wanted to say, as far as people attacking you, well, you don't have to worry about that because you're covered in the blood of Jesus, and I know you're a Christian, and everything, and you're doing right. When you're doing right, you're gonna have the adversary is going to stick his head up. If he don't, then you on the same boat he on.
Right.
Right. But yeah, they come because I went to a couple of other channels and I said, okay, let me check it out. It popped up, and they found stuff that was already proven on your channel.
Right.
So they have to come to your channel and they collect information and they go and boast as though the information, they just did it a research and stuff and got this information when they just went to your page. Okay.
Yeah.
To your page and was and getting what's real because they can't get anything. These people out here, and I'm out here. These people out here, SP, are broke. They need the money.
Yeah.
Some of them, if it wasn't for this case and the way, God had this thing to bust open wide open, they'd still be broke. They'd be parked on the side without an engine.
Well, I think that they come, a lot of people are trying to get that money.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
and a lot of people like, oh, I'm here for the boys. I'm here for the boys. But really, they want that money. They want to get that money. And so any information that they get, they're hiding it. They're sitting there listening. So they go run and chase to see if it's true or not, because they want to be the one to find, because I'm too far. I'm not gonna find nobody unless they come to Kansas. I've got my place full here. So I mean, we do put it out there, but they're using it in the wrong way. And then they'll call me and try to get information, and they'll be in the chat, and I know most of them are. I know more than what they think I know, and I let some people just stay in here because I mean, if you're not causing a problem in here, then I don't have a problem. But I know who you are. But if we get something wrong, it's like, oh, SP is just terrible. She just messy. She just drama. She lie and she just sit there and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Because they're mad because we got something wrong, and they're mad like we owe it to them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I mean, I always told everybody, we open up our doors. You can bring this as conversation room to talk about it. You got some information, or you want to share information, or you want me to make the phone call because you don't want to make the phone call. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll do whatever it takes. And we do put it out there so that they can use it. But they want to beat you up with it. Oh, you said that was the van. And you be like, oh, okay. I'm sorry. Like, I don't owe you an explanation. We look at it. It looked like the van. I can't see the van. I'm not down there. I could take a better picture, but I'm glad that you did, or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I just get tired of people think that I work for them, and I don't. We're just trying to bring every person that a safe environment where people won't beat you up. You can come in and say, I seen this and I heard that and I went over there and done this. And then they wonder why they don't have these people to come on their channel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're too busy. They're too busy trying to build the channel when they don't understand that you're not busy trying to build your channel. You're busy trying to get these kids to get information that'll be helpful to getting the kids home.
Yeah.
But they're trying to build a channel. You know, so their motive is just way different. It's not so much trying to get these kids. You way out there. They're out here, so they know who I'm talking about. They're out here.
Yeah.
So, the heck with all this other stuff. Trying to tear a person down.
Yeah,
I tell people, getting these boys.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, I work too hard, my job, we've got a business and everything, but the channel's going to grow by itself anyway. I mean, if we do what we're supposed to do, come on here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, bring it up, try to keep awareness, and that is our main goal, is awareness, a safe haven place that you can come if you got a tip, or you scared or whatever, or or share with the people that's out there at one place without getting beat down, beat up, somebody taking your phone number, calling the cops on you, and having CPS run to your house. This is the place, because I'm not going to do all of that. I'm not going to give your number out. I don't care what your number is or anything of that nature. I'm just not going to do that.
Now it's good, like you were saying. It's good that they're getting the information.
Yeah,
because it's solid.
Mm-hmm.
Because they are reaching people, that you're not reaching or what have you, right? But your motive, that's it.
Yeah.
Your motive, you guys. It's not about trying to build the channel. It's about getting the information out there,
Right.
and we could tell the motive from your behavior. Now
Right.
you guys are arguing and fighting, trying to see who's going to have the most information so you can get a check that you're not going to get. They're not going to get that money. They will not get that money.
No.
And the department will make sure they don't get that money.
They're not.
I
guarantee you they're not. And if they do get a good tip, they basically got to be involved or know about it. Now you involved or you know about it, you're in trouble because guess what? You should have said something a long time ago. Unless you say that you want what's it called when you can give them evidence, but they won't arrest you.
Right.
I can't remember. I can't. Somebody calling in at that time, but so
it's about the kids.
But then you're looking at not getting the money. You know what I'm saying? And the only person that really put up the money is only but like 3-4 places. That's the real money, and that's the $25,000 from the city, and then you've got maybe what was it, 10 from the marijuana place and 10 from the toll place. Pretty much all the rest of it, like Jamal, you're not going to get that 30,000 from Jamal. And Jamal knows it. That's why he said 30. He should have just said 130.
I'm not coughing this up. But then
he makes me want to say, I'll give you 15,000. Because you're not gonna get it.
Somebody gonna come up with those kids.
No, that's what makes me think that's the only thing that makes me think for a fact that it's just probably not because $30,000, and he was like, we just want the kids back or whatever. And I was like, I need somebody to look up there's a cause in there when he's giving that $30,000, Jamal.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I know the news said it one way. So I don't want to hear what the news said because I know the news was like, doesn't matter if someone gets arrested, they just want the kids back. Well, what did that tell you?
You're right.
That tells you that you're probably not going to get the kids back.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying that they're gone. I'm just saying,
as far as the finances,
the money. If there was something like somebody sold some kids or there was a deal made, the money was so much that this 25,000 is just a drop in the bucket because you're looking at 4 or 5 people going to jail, going to prison for life. Then you know what I'm saying? And then they lost out on a lot of money. I don't believe that these 2 kids, just because it's rare for 2 Black male children to come missing at the same time. I can't believe that they were sold. I just can't believe that.
Yeah.
Because you're putting out 30,000 and
across seas, they're paying 100 or something thousand for children per child. They paying big money for especially African children, Black children. So that's nothing. Oh, another thing I wanted to speak on.
But don't you think Jamal got a lot to lose?
Jamal?
Yeah, Jamal got a lot to lose.
That money, because that money is not going nowhere. That money's gonna stay right there.
Exactly.
With them.
Exactly. That money ain't going. And I told everybody this, but they didn't hear it until John Walker told them. That's just promissory money. That money ain't that money don't really exist. That's like me saying I got $50,000 upstairs. I can go get it anytime. Now, if you tell me to show it to you, I can't
Right.
because I don't have it like that, and they don't either. But I can say I will give it to you or show it to you. But if I can't, so that's why I believe that they're not gonna find them, and that's
Yeah.
sad. It's not nothing else. It's because
Well, I believe, just like the caller, I truly believe those kids are safe somewhere, being well taken care of. That's it. Because everybody is comfortable. Everybody is very comfortable, kick back, relaxed, And I'm just going to say this, and I'm not speaking negative about the parent, the biological mother, but I believe if she steps up and starts speaking out, we're going to get some action.
Oh, I think we will get some momentum back,
Yes.
Because and that's true. You're right about that. Thank you. I do want to speak on that because like my daughter, when she was staying here, she's 18 now, but when she was staying with me all through her school year, I was raising her so she can get a scholarship. And I put it in her head, you gotta want this. I can't want it for you. And I will stand there with you the whole entire time. I mean, every grade she went through, in her elementary, she would go to a college here, a real known college here in town, and they would mentor her because she was so good playing two instruments. And so they even gave her a grant at a young age in elementary, in her sixth grade, going on into middle school and all of that.
Wow.
They mentor her. I would have to take her. Only thing I had to do, they paid for them to go in there and teach her. And I mean, she was good, real good. I was like, girl, you're gonna get a scholarship. They already want you. That's why they're prepping you. They already want you. She will be at the games playing and stuff. She would get invited to certain engagements and stuff to play for them and things of that nature. She played for churches and things. I mean, just she was just good. So one day she was playing around and I told her to get ready because it was time for her to do her lesson, to take her to the lesson. And I had to get on her and I said, you gotta want this. I can't want it. When you stop wanting it, then I can't keep pushing you to do something you don't want. So one day I was on my, I had yelled at her and yelled at her and yelled at her. She got in the car and she was like, and I'm driving her to the thing because I'm trying to make it happen. I'm trying to push her. And I said, do you not want this? And you know what she said? She said, no. And you know what I did? I turned around and I didn't get mad. I mean, I already was mad. I was like, really? So I turned around and I came home. Came home, I got out the car, took me a shower, jumped into bed, and you know what? The next day, okay, because she went almost every other day. She was like, "It's time for me to go to my practice." I said, "I'm not wasting my time with you. I told you, I'm not going to waste my time with you." She still continued to go. The last year, I told him that I'm not going to do it. The last year she was here, I told her she just go to practice in school. Maybe that's a little bit too more advanced for her, and she's starting to act too mature. So she's staying with her dad, her bio dad, which is my brother, staying with her bio dad. And I called her and I said, hey, how's your music going and stuff? She was like, I don't have time to do it. And she said, I sure do miss it, Mama. And she was like, I said, you didn't get your scholarship? She says, no, because wasn't nobody pushing me. And she didn't get her scholarship. And she was on the roll too. It just it hurt me, but I can't push you to do something. People say, well, that's what you're for. No, it's not. It's not for me to push you because you will hate it, or you would hate me, or something happened. It's like, oh my God, you done it. You gotta want something. And I do believe that this case is getting cold, but if people seen the mother or heard the mother speaker or something, they will pick up that momentum because I think their heart went out, just because their mother, they got grandkids. My grandkids was over here today, and I sit there and look at them play, and I just was like, oh my 3-year-old grandson, and I'm sitting there, and I'm enjoying it, but I'm sitting there like, these kids, Classic and Sincere, don't deserve this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They should be in a home giggling and playing with the Nintendos or whatever and eating cookies and smelling.
You know what, SP? I believe they are. I believe they are.
Mm.
Because let somebody in my family come up missing, the search would be on like the very beginning to the end till we come up with something. Somebody's gonna come up with something.
Right.
And what I like, Roro, how she just stepped up. She stepped up and she went forth. But you know what? She can't carry that weight by herself. I see she had a little support out there with her, but she can't carry that weight by herself. And like I said, if that mother step up and say, listen, I've been on the background, I've been checking things out. Yes, I've been in pain, but I got my strength now and I'm fighting for my kids. Y'all help me get my kids. It'll be a whole different ball game.
Yeah, I know.
A whole different ball game.
I know.
But like
but
it appears, you have to really want that.
Right. And then I was thinking too, and I know I have to get off here. People are still calling in. I was thinking, even just think about this, because you said you think that they are alive and you think they're somewhere playing and they're happy. Okay, if you think that they're somewhere playing and happy, well, do you think they're somewhere playing they're happy because the adopted parents sold them, gave them away, or the bio family has them, or some stranger done kidnapped them? I mean, because in this situation here, I know everybody, I'm gonna be honest with you, I know everybody want to thank the goodness that they're happy and they're playing and they're just giddy and things of that nature. And I mean,
well, let me put it like this. Like the caller said, when she looked at those pictures, those kids was happy when they was with mom.
Right.
So she made her mistakes or what have you, but they was happy. You could tell her the pictures how, they was just very happy when they was with mom, and when they was with the step parents, it was a whole different, like, not so happy type of thing,
Right.
So it's a possibility. I don't know, but it's a possibility. You really look at it. They could be with a family member, and then other family members don't know.
Oh.
They could be. I don't believe they're kidnapped. I don't believe that. Somebody knows something.
Are you saying family members of the West or the bio? Either one.
Yeah, either one.
Okay.
Somebody knows something. Okay.
Yeah, let's just keep it at that.
But I'm gonna do it like this. If I'm saying with the bio family, somebody knows something, but I believe everybody don't. You understand? And then with the adoptive parent, somebody knows something, but everybody don't. And that's where the confusion is coming in at, because even somebody on this side knows somebody on the other side knows something. If that makes sense.
Right. Okay. I got you. Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm gonna get off, but I want to say this real quick, because the caller was saying, as far as how much they get paid out there, they get $500. Some out here it gets from $900 to $2,000 per child.
A month?
Yes, a month per child.
So that's what I'm saying. Why would they take one of those two kids, not one, but why would they take two kids and now they're not getting that money? That's $1,800 to $2,000 a month.
Yeah, but if your record deal is not working, you doing this music and stuff is not working for you, and somebody gonna give you $5,000. Like right now, I need it because I got bills to pay and I got other stuff that going on. Hey.
Oh, and they give him $5,000. Then you what? You think they didn't give him the kid back? And they was like, I want the kid back. And they was like, we don't know where the kid is. We lost. And then they can't tell him what happened.
You know, there's so many scenarios we can come up with. It is so many because if you ask me, but this is just my opinion, that person that gave Trezell that money was the mediator.
Oh,
That's just
the
how
real estate lady.
The real estate lady. Okay, let's not say, I'm not saying she was. She could have been the mediator because I don't know.
Or I don't know because when you seeing that, and then the lady that sold the house, she moved over there to Tehachapi, and then they went to Tehachapi, and the investigator took off running after he left Tehachapi. Oh my God!
You know, because it could have been like that because like we were all saying in the beginning. Why did she give him money like that? She don't even know him like that. Were they dating or something? She knew about a few kids, but she didn't know about all kids. So nothing really kind of matched. But the only thing I can come up with, well, heck, she was the mediator. Here's your money for your babies.
Right. Right.
Now it could have been that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could have been that.
Yeah.
But whatever the case is, just like a couple of the callers says, fasting and praying and believing God in the name of Jesus, because I have no doubts in God, in the power of God,
Yeah.
And we just standing. We set up a date to fast and believe God. And for those that are on medication, take an hour, of the time. If you can't do it all day or the time, take some time out. Take an hour, 30 minutes, or fast from coffee or fast from your phones. God will honor all of that, and we're doing it in unity.
Right. We'll
we'll
get something together. We're gonna get it together real quick. I will be working on it tonight. Well, I'm gonna give me some rest tonight, but tomorrow I'll work on it all day, and we'll have something together by Friday and everything.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get off of here so you can get some other calls in, and thank you for accepting my call, and may many blessings be to everyone. And I believe the boys are safe. That's just it. That's just my belief. And I'm gonna say, let me say this real quick, and then I'll get off.
Okay. Because somebody else is calling.
I will be more than happy to take those kids in.
Okay.
Hey, y'all, whoever got the kids,
give them to you.
Drop them off at Denny's. I will pick them up. I'll take the beef. I'm putting it out there. That's all.
All righty. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye-bye. Last call, no alcohol. Go ahead, caller.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
I am just calling because I do share information over there about Ryan, the biomom.
Information over where?
No, because they were talking about the marijuana use. I watched an interview with her that she did after the first interview, and she said that actually the marijuana was prescribed by her doctor, so she has a marijuana card because apparently she has a lot of pain, so they gave that to her. So she went to the judge and told him that. So I guess they made her to take their classes, but they didn't do anything about marijuana because in California marijuana is legal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she went back to the judge, and apparently he kind of threw away, her paperwork and said, well, go figure out and find one that can actually give you treatment for marijuana. So I remember that on the interview.
Okay.
And that's all I wanted to share.
Okay.
I'm tired, so I don't want to keep your time. I'm sorry for blowing up your phone.
All right. That's okay. That's okay.
All right. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless for everything you do. God bless all the moderators, everybody, all the family. Thank you so much for everything you guys doing.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, I didn't know who that was. Okay. I didn't know who that was. I want to thank, I'm glad she called in. I want to thank all these people that was very patient. Deb, I want to thank you, thank you, thank you. Deb says, I'm glad I made the live SP look great. I hope it will be a break in the case soon. Yes. Thank you, Deb. And I want to thank a Deb. There's another Deb I want to thank, and I want to thank Jennifer. Jennifer, I think Deb Betts, Jennifer Coley, um, Carolyn, Carol, Keish Love, Caroline P, or Carol Stanford, Candy, that's the name. I'm looking, I can't even read my writing. And Janet Dunbar. You guys, thank you for the super chat. Thank you guys for being patient, letting everybody get their word in tonight. We was trying to make some moves.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I want to make sure you guys know that if you not subscribed to the channel, click the bell for notification so you can subscribe to the channel, because we are waiting on that. And I want to say this at the last, so everybody who came in late, they know we are waiting on a statement from a public official on some of the concerns, and then we'll go from there, you guys. And when they send it to me, because they're gonna send it to me, uh, I'm just gonna I'm not gonna wait till 5 o'clock Monday or Friday. I'm gonna put it out there. So make sure you guys get it, okay? So that's what I will do. And they told me that it will be before the end of this week, hopefully. But I just say give them before Wednesday. They'll have it. I don't want to wait, and I want everybody to hear what they say. I want to hear. Maybe we can all hear it together at the same time. All right, you guys. I'm gonna get off here. I'm sorry, you guys. I do gotta go. My husband is saying he is hungry. He's hungry. All right, you guys. Be good. Be safe. And be nice to each other. Bye.
TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll. Do you like to shop online but hesitate because of the uncertainty about sizing and the quality of some items? Have you came across an outfit that you love to rock, but girl, you want to know more about the company and how their items run first? I get it. Check out TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll on YouTube for the latest updates in plus-size fashion and styles. She does the reviews that you can use. Timing is of the essence, but she will reach out to any company if she's not already signed with them. And get that item or a similar item to try it on first and provide that honest review on sizing, quality, and shipping. She does it all and often can get a discount code exclusively for her subscribers. So subscribe now and shop with confidence, knowing if you would size up, size down, or true to size. She also reviews wigs, bundles, hair products. Like I said, she does it all. Measurements are in the description as well as the contact information for business inquiries or collabs. So subscribe today to be a part of the dollhouse where everything is big, bold, and beautiful. The link is in the description box down below.